So this activity that we like to do is called roll and divide. And all you need are some kind of manipulatives, whether they're bingo chips, pieces of cereal, Lego, blocks, a single die, and you can either print off this free sheet of ours from Teachers Pay Teachers or just teach your students how to draw this on their whiteboards. So how this activity works is students begin by grabbing a handful of your counters and counting them out, and that becomes your dividend. So then you roll the dice. That becomes your divisor. So that is how many equal groups you're going to be dividing your dividend into. And then, of course, your quotient or your answer will be how many are in each group. And in this game, sometimes there are remainders. So if you have any that are left over and not able to divide equally into the groups, that would be a remainder. So that is how you do the activity, roll and divide. And like we said, it's just kind of a nice way for students to understand the process of division and become familiar with some of the vocabulary. All right, so here we have Ashley to demonstrate a couple of rounds of roll and divide. And Ashley, can you please talk us through what you're doing each time and try to use a specific mathematical vocabulary?
Sure. All right, I'm just going to grab a random handful of chips. I'm going to put them on the table, and this is going to represent my dividend. So I'm going to see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then I'm going to go ahead and write that in. 12. And now I'm going to roll my dice to find out what my divisor will be. 6. So now what I need to do, now I'm going to divide all my chips into 6 groups and see how many is in each group, and that will become my quotient. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There's my 6 groups. I'm going to try to add another one. And it looks like I did it nice and evenly. So I have 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, 5 group, 6 group, and there's 2. Oops, I forgot, sorry, to write my divisor. There is 2 in each group, so that becomes my quotient, and I obviously have 0 as a remainder, and then my math sentence is going to be 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Right, I'm going to do one more round, and let's see if I can show you how things work when we get a remainder. Okay, so it's going to count and see how much I have as my dividend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. So I'm going to write that in. 10. Now I'm going to roll my dice to see what my divisor is. 4. Write that in. So I'm going to have 4 equal groups, and we're going to see how much is in each group to figure out what my quotient is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put another one in. 2, 3, 4. And because I only have 2 left, I won't have equal groups. So my quotient does become 2, but I also have a remainder of 2. So then I will put 2 in my remainder. So then that means my math sentence is going to be 10 divided by 4 equals 2, and I'm going to put remainder 2.